I've arrived to Hanko. There is sporty people all around. Some Finns are getting ready for the daily swim in the sea. I wanted to go to the old town, but there are some reconstructions all over the place. There is another port that we don't see here. That is the end of the peninsula. That is the end of Finland, Land's End. I wanted to go to the two Soviet places, the two areas that were occupied by the Soviet Union during the Second World War and after the Second World War, and Hanko is one of those places. Anyone who controls Hanko in modern warfare is controlling the Gulf of Finland, is controlling entry to the Leningrad area, to the area of St. Petersburg. It used to be the capital of Russia. So this location is very important. It's Land's End, it's the lost city, it's the southern most point, the southwestern point of Finland, and whatever you have in that direction over there is only the islands. So strategic location is very important for the Soviets in the Second World War, and there has been a very lively debate. What was the role of Finns in that warfare? Many historians, especially in the 50s and 60s, and especially Finnish historians, claimed that the Finns were basically puppets. They didn't have any space to negotiate, they didn't have any space to navigate. They had to choose between the two bad wolves, the Germans in the west and the Soviets in the east, and there was no question that a nationalistic regime that was in Finland between the two world wars would choose the Germans, would choose the Nazis. But newer research actually is suggesting that the truth is more nuanced, it's more complex, because the Finns had some leverage, had some space to navigate. And just to signal how happy the Finns were to collaborate with the Germans, I picked up this book in a local bookstore that says Saksan Generali, so the German general. It is about Finnish and German collaboration based on Waldemar Erfurt's general's diary. And so Waldemar Erfurt, he considered the Finns as one of the most loyal, most collaborative allies of the German army and Nazi Germany. Well, the Germans consider that about many countries. The competition was very tight. The Romanians are very eager to collaborate with them. The Hungarians are very eager to collaborate with them. German officials, SS Waffen officials, complained about the Hungarians that they have so many demands for the German army to transport Hungarian Jewish citizens that the Germans couldn't comply with the eagerness of the anti-Semite Hungarians. So something similar happened in Finland, that the Finnish army and Finnish officials were very eager to collaborate with Nazi Germany, at least according to a recent scholarship by Pekka Visuri, who is an expert on the military history of Finland and has authored several books. Hanko is not only symbolic because of the Soviet history, it's also symbolic as a way to Finland. Hundreds of thousands of Finns left Finland via Hanko. The sea is not frozen here, even it's middle of January. It's very cold all over Finland. Probably this is the only place where you can take your ship in the 19th century and load a lot of Finns to go to Canada and to the United States. So emigration, in terms of emigration, Hanko has great importance as part of 19th and early 20th century emigration patterns. But the city was also a playground for 19th century Russian aristocrats. In the 19th century, probably you could get here in about maybe a day train trip, possible interchange in Helsinki. And so they came here, like they went to Haapasalu in Estonia, and there was a casino that used to work as a ballroom for dances and for partying, and there was a lot of summer cottages and villas and a few beautiful hotels. So I'm heading now to downtown. If I can take a slope down on this hill, and if I survive this slope on this hill, and I want to take a look at the Russian and Soviet history in Hanko. Found a cemetery. I was wondering what kind of cemetery it is, but I don't have to wonder a lot because there is the Orthodox cross. So here we go. This is the Orthodox cemetery of Hanko. And this is another proof that Finland's history has been intertwined with Russia's history. So let's check out some of the names there. As one would expect, there are mostly Russian names on the graves. There is one example. It's Turovsky, Mr. Turovsky. Andreev, Maria Svetlova. Hanko is still the gateway of Finland to the outer world. Many of the containers arrived via Hanko to Finland, and the products of German industry. A bunch of Opel cars. And the competitors, the French on the other side. It's very symbolic. The French are the red cars, and the German cars are the boring cars, the grey and the white cars. The Hanko area is full of these giant concrete structures which were supposed to protect the peninsula that has such a strategic importance for both the Soviets and both the Finnish and German armies.